Hello. We are at class. I'm really grateful you are tuning in. And most of all that you need to know was in the intro video. If you haven't watched it, please do. It just sort of lays out some basics of what this class is and who I am. Um, this will be a gentle vinyasa flow class, and since tonight is the first class, let's keep it light, and we'll keep it on the shorter side. This is my first time recording a online yoga class before, and as you can see, I am in my very chaotic bedroom. So I ask for your grace and flexibility as I navigate this technology and this space as well. This is the time of COVID-19, and we have what we have. So we'll do some gentle warm ups. We'll move through some sun salutations and just sort of see how far we get. And I decided I'm not going to mess with the music this time. Let's just see how this goes. And um, so grateful that you are here to practice and to just be present in your body. So you can just find a comfortable seated position. I am seated cross legged on a block. You can sit up on something like a block if you have one, or you can roll up a towel or fold a blanket. You can also take a pillow and kind of fold it in half and sit on the edge of that. So we'll start just seated with some simple breathing. So as you find your seat, you can rest your hands either palms facing down or palms facing up on your quads. And you'll start to relax the shoulders. So as you come to your seated position, find a nice, tall, straight spine. So the palms are either up or down on the quads, and the crown of the head is reaching up toward the ceiling. Ever so slightly, you can tuck your chin. So we're elongating through all the way to the top of the cervical spine. Relax the shoulders. Imagine a long line of energy down between the ears and the shoulders. Ever so slightly, you can squeeze the shoulder blades together. Yeah. So finding a nice tall straight spine. If you want to close your eyes, feel free to do so. If that's not comfortable for you, just soften your gaze in front of you. And start to notice the sensation of breath moving into the body through the nose, and breath moving out of the body also through the nose. So we inhale deeply and exhale completely. And you just follow the breath in and follow the breath out. And take a couple more full deep breaths here. Inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. As you continue to breathe, see if you can soften the muscles of the face. So continuing to hold a tall, straight, strong spine, we'll start between the eyes, the forehead, softening the forehead. And then releasing, relaxing any tension, any holding in the cheekbones. And releasing and relaxing any tension, any holding in the jaw. So forehead, cheekbones, and jaw completely relaxing, releasing. Allow the shoulders to melt down away from the ears. And if you're holding in your abdomen, allow the belly to be soft. So the belly will rise with the inhalation and fall with the exhalation. Really nice. So let's follow that breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And one last time. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. So leaving the palms on the quads, we'll flip them so palms are facing down, and we'll start to take some neck rolls. So you can drop the chin toward the chest, and on the inhale, you can bring right ear to right elbow. And on the exhale, you can circle the head around and forward. So inhale, we come to one side, and exhale around to the front. Now, if this is not the best for your cervical spine, your neck, you can just take a half circle. So that looks like this: inhaling to one side and exhaling to the other. So wherever you are, breathe deeply. I'll move with you. So inhale and exhale. You can close your eyes or soften the gaze and just take gentle neck circles. Notice if your shoulders are starting to creep up toward the ears, and see if you can relax them back down and away. So keeping a really nice posture here as we take gentle neck rolls. So notice where in the body you feel this movement. For some of us, it's going to be in the shoulders, even the upper arms. For others, it will be in the neck or the upper back. So continuing to bring the head around as you breathe in and forward as you breathe out. Next time the chin comes all the way to the chest, you can switch the direction. So inhale, opposite side. Exhale, back, around, and forward, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale deeply. Exhale, around and forward. Tall, straight spine. Inhale deeply. Exhale, around and forward. We'll take 2 more full circles. Inhale, relaxing the shoulders. And exhale. And one last deep breath in. Deep breath out. When the chin comes all the way to the chest, you can lift the head. Beautiful. So keeping the hands on the quads, on the upper leg, we'll start to roll out the shoulders. So you'll inhale the shoulders up toward the ears, squeeze them as close as you can toward the ears, and then exhale, squeeze them back down and away from the ears. So almost like you're squeezing something between your shoulder blades. So we'll inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, squeezing shoulders back down and away. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, squeeze shoulders back down and away. If you want to close your eyes, if that's available or comfortable for you, you may do so. If not, you can just gaze in front of you at the floor, inhaling deeply, exhaling fully. And you may move as quickly or slowly as you would like. Listen to your body, what your body might be asking for, and just respond accordingly. So inhale deeply, exhale fully. And take one last inhale deeply and exhale fully. And when your shoulders come all the way down, we'll switch the direction. So inhale deeply, ears and shoulders come toward each other, and then we'll exhale forward, down, and away. This one's a little bit odd, and we feel it in a different place. If it really doesn't feel right in your body and you feel like this is just something's not right here, then you can just keep going on the first side. Totally fine. So inhale, shoulders rise up toward the ears. Exhale, forward, down, and away. So we're really stretching through the low neck, the upper back, and around the shoulders. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Really doesn't matter how this looks. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you move. Really nice. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. And then all of us will take a deep breath in, squeeze the shoulders up toward the ears, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, drop them down and away. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale deeply, exhale. Really nice. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take a stretch for the back. We had some requests for upper back and shoulders. And this also stretches really, really nice stretch between the shoulder blades. It's called eagle arms. So we'll begin by taking the arms at a 90-degree angle. And so from here, you might already feel a stretch between the shoulder blades, really nice. So from here, we'll cross right arm over left. And then you can either press the backs of the palms together and stay there, or if it's available to you, you can twist your arms all the way around and bring palms together. That is not available to everyone's body, so just see what is you have space for in your shoulders, and just be fine with that. So from here, we're going to lift the elbows away from the ground. So you feel a stretch between the shoulder blades. At the same time, we'll press the hands away from the face. So deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Inhale ever so slightly, lifting the elbows. Exhale, press the hands away from the face. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take one last deep breath in. And on the exhale, you can stretch the arms behind you. Gently unwinding, we'll grab palms together and take a stretch. Yeah, beautiful. So open up through the collarbones, maybe even tip the head. Really nice. So stretching right through. Yeah, really nice. And then we'll take the other side. I'll do this one facing forward in case that was not great visibility for you. So again, starting with both arms in a 90-degree angle. From here, you'll lift this time the left over the right. Either backs of the palms find each other, or you can twist the hands all the way around, palms meet. Either one is fine. It doesn't need to be the same as the first side. From here, we lift the elbows away from the ground and exhale the hands away from the face. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, elbows rise. Exhale, hands press away. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. One last deep breath in. And deep breath out. And then gently unwind. Beautiful. Hands come behind you, counter stretch, clasping palms together. And then inhale, take a deep breath, stretching through the shoulders, the front of the shoulders. Exhale, release. Really nice. You can roll out the wrists and fingers. We'll move on to our hands and knees, starting to move through some cat-cows, and then eventually making our way to sun salutations. I'm going to lift this up a little bit so you can hopefully see a little bit better. There we go. So we'll try this. This is my block. I will move out of the way. So you can come onto your hands and knees. Yeah, this works well. Okay, coming onto hands and knees, see that the front edge of the palm of the wrist, the front crease of the wrist is lined up with the front edge of the mat or whatever blanket you might be on. So the shoulders are stacked directly over the wrists. Hips are stacked directly over the knees. Have a nice flat back. And from here you can start to take what's called a C-spine. So the shape of the spine comes in a C. So the ear comes toward hip on one side on the inhale and on the other on the exhale. So inhale, right ear comes toward right hip. Exhale, left ear comes toward left hip. Inhale. And exhale. And then you can come and find stillness. We'll move through cat-cow. So cat-cows are a beautiful way to stretch the whole length of the spine. On the inhale, we'll drop the belly. So the belly drops. We'll lift the chin and we'll lift the hips. So inhale deeply. This is cow. And then on the exhale, we'll tuck the tailbone, lift through the upper back. So tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin, head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the hips. Exhale, curve through the upper back. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And then inhale one last time. And exhale deeply. Really nice. From here, we're going to take, if you want to roll out the wrists or stretch them, you're welcome to do so. We're going to take our hip circles here. If you are a regular student of mine, then you know exactly what we're doing. This is a fan favorite in the community class that we have here at YDS. So all you need to do here is come back onto all fours, and we're just going to just draw the shape of a circle with our hips. This is a great stretch for mobility around the hips. So we'll inhale the hips to the side and exhale them forward, almost like you're coming into an upward facing dog, and then around and back, almost like you're coming into child's pose. So inhaling forward, exhaling back. Really nice. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And you can keep doing these circles. I'll just say a brief word, which is that as you're doing these, it's possible that there might be some popping or some cracking and some noise. We call these musical bodies, and it's totally fine. So don't be alarmed if your hips are kind of making some funky sounds. That's totally fine. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And next time you come all the way forward, we'll switch the direction. So inhale, opposite side. Exhale, around and forward. I think I might be doing the same side. Let's see. So switching side. Yeah, this is right. Inhale, one side. Exhale, around and forward. Inhale, one side. Exhale, around and forward. Beautiful. Really nice. Great. And we'll take one more full circle. Inhale to one side. Exhale, around and forward. And then we'll meet on all fours. From here, you can tuck your toes under and sit back onto your heels. This is called toes pose. Ryan, if you're watching, I'm in solidarity with you. So we're just stretching the bottoms of the feet. So relax the shoulders, have a nice tall spine. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And then coming on to tented fingertips, we'll tip ourselves back into a forward fold. Full forward fold. So the knees can be bent, the belly, the chest can rest on the legs if you want. You may choose to straighten the legs, completely up to you. So allow the head and neck, the cervical spine to hang heavy. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Really nice. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Maybe you pedal out the knees. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And as you're ready, bending into both knees, we'll gently and slowly roll ourselves all the way up to stand. So inhale, gently, slowly. Arms will rise overhead. Let me switch the angle here. Yeah. Arms will rise overhead. Palms will meet, gaze will lift. And then exhale, palms will come to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Really nice. And we'll start to move through some sun salutations. So let's see if I can get the angle right here. I think this should be okay. It probably won't be perfect, but we're not really going for perfect anyway. So spread the toes and ground yourself through the feet. Feet are about hip width distance. From here, palms come out by your side. This is Tadasana or mountain pose. So spreading the fingers, really feel the energy of the hands. Take a deep, full breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Palms will meet, gaze lifts. And then exhale, flip the palms and dive forward. So Uttanasana, full forward fold. Head and neck hang heavy. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale, the hands come to the shins, flat back. So we're taking, you see how my back is nice and flat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Uttanasana, full forward fold. From here, you can plant your hands. So we're in forward fold. Plant your hands, and the feet will walk back. So I gotta move a little bit. So we're coming into Chat Warrior, high plank. Yeah, there we go. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale, you can drop the knees, untuck the toes, and lower the torso all the way down to the mat. Really nice. On your inhale, we'll peel the chest up off the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Beautiful. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, peel the chest up off the mat. Elbows come toward each other. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Inhale, peel the chest up off the mat. Relax the shoulders. Really nice. Exhale, release. And then on the next inhale, we'll press into our hands, come up over the knees. From here, we'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, press the heart back toward the knees, downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. There we go. There's the Sanskrit. Slow delivery today. So you may choose to pedal out your heels. Maybe you shift your hips from side to side. Yeah, just take any movements that feel good to you in downward facing dog. So downward facing dog is meant to be a resting pose in a lot of vinyasa sequences, but for many bodies, that's not the case. It's not the most restful. It's really taxing on the shoulders and the wrists. So if you find that there's at any point where you feel like you're compromising breath for the posture of downward facing dog, please go into child's pose. Child's pose is toes together, knees wide or together, completely up to you. The hips sink back, hands stretch forward, and the forehead rests on the mat. So it's a great stretch for the lower back, very soothing for the parasympathetic nervous system, and that pose is available to you always, all the time, whenever you want to be there. So if you're still in downward facing dog, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bend the knees and walk or float the feet up between the hands. Exhaling Uttanasana, full forward fold. We'll inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, release. And then inhale, we'll roll all the way up to stand. Arms will rise. Palms will meet overhead, gaze lifts, exhale, palms to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale, palms by your side facing forward. close the eyes or soften the gaze. Spread the toes, ground through the feet, ever so slightly tuck your tailbone and your chin. So we're elongating the spine from the very base all the way through the cervical spine, the top of the head. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Next, inhale, arms rise overhead, palms meet, gaze lifts. Exhale, dive forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, release, Uttanasana. From here, you can plant the hands, feet walk back. So from Uttanasana, plant the hands, bend the knees, feet walk back. Really nice Chatwari or high plank. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck toes, and then gently lower the torso all the way down. Now, really quick aside, if you are a well-seasoned yogi or you really are working on core and arm strength, there's always the option to just lower yourself down in one long line. So I'll show you what that looks like. From Chatwari or high plank, instead of dropping the knees and untucking the toes, what you'll do is shift your weight forward and then hugging the elbows in toward each other, you'll just lower yourself all the way down. Untuck the toes, inhale cobra. Really nice. So inhale, relax the shoulders, exhale, release. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, Bhujangasana, exhale, release. And then inhale, coming up over the knees, we'll tuck the toes under, lift the hips, press the heart back, downward facing dog. Yeah, pedal out the hips or choose stillness, completely up to you. So breathe deeply, inhale and exhale. Maybe you take an audible exhale out through the mouth. Maybe you decide it's time to lie down and take a nap. Maybe you choose child's pose. Listen to your body. Follow the breath. Allow the breath to be your anchor in the present moment. Really nice. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Beautiful. Okay, one more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. And then together we'll bend deeply into the knees and we'll walk or float our feet between the hands. Exhale, Uttanasana, full forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Arms rise. Palms meet overhead. Gaze lifts. Exhale, palms to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale, palms to the side facing forward. Tadasana or mountain pose. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Spread the toes, ground through the feet. Relax the shoulders ever so slightly, tucking chin and tailbone. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Beautiful. So because we're cutting class a little bit short this evening, we're going to move to the floor and start to cool the body down. So seated, you can come seated cross-legged. Just straight on the floor is fine. I often don't suggest that, but in this moment, it's just fine. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to extend the left leg long, hugging the right knee toward the chest. So relax the shoulders, find a nice tall straight spine. As you're ready, you'll flip this right ankle over the left leg. And you might have to kind of wiggle a little bit to get comfortable. So you can either bring this left arm like a kickstand, or you can hug that knee. The right arm will come behind you, tented fingertips pressing. So here we're in a seated spinal twist. I'll show you from the side. So right arm comes behind. Yeah, and as you inhale, lengthen the spine so crown of the head reaches up, become as long as you can. And on the exhale, we'll twist. The head and neck are the last to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. And then as you're ready, we'll gently unwind, taking what's called a counter stretch. So we'll bring both hands to the left side. Yeah. And then switch sides. So right leg extends out long, left leg comes over the right. Really nice. Shift your hips in any way you need to and choose either hugging that knee, or you can take elbow and make a kickstand for yourself. Left arm comes out by your side. And then eventually behind you, tented fingertips create a little support for yourself. Yeah. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale and exhale. One last deep breath in and deep breath out. And then as you're ready, gently, slowly come back to center, taking both hands toward the right side, counter stretch. Really nice. And then you can uncross the legs. From here, we're going to come into a supine twist. So a supine twist is a way that we continue to cool the body down and move ourselves toward in the direction of Shavasana, our final resting posture. So if you've taken class with me before, if you've taken really any Vinyasa flow class, you've probably completed class with a supine twist. So it should feel familiar. We start by lying down on the ground. Yeah. So you can lay your torso back. And we'll hug just the right knee in toward the belly. Left leg can extend out long. And then as you're ready, this right knee will tip over the left side. The right arm will come out. And the gaze is over the right shoulder. So inhale deeply here. And exhale completely. And just take a few breaths here. So just allow whatever shape that arrives in your body here be the shape that you're in. It doesn't need to look any particular way. Slow the breath, deepen the breath, particularly the exhale. See if you can elongate the exhale. So inhale deeply, exhale fully. Beautiful. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Soften forehead, cheekbones, and jaw. Soften the belly. So release any tension, any holding in the abdomen. Allow the belly to be soft. Allow gravity to do the work here and really pull your body toward the earth. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And then you can roll back to center, hugging both knees in toward the chest. And then switch sides. So exhale, right leg this time extends out long. Hugging just left knee in toward the chest, and then taking a twist to the right side. So left arm extends out, gaze is over those fingertips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And just get comfortable here for a couple of breaths. Remembering to really fill the belly with the inhale and take a nice, long, deep, full, and complete exhale. Softening forehead, cheekbones, and jaw. Relaxing shoulders, releasing tension in the abdomen. Let the belly be soft. It will rise with the inhale and fall with the exhale. Release any tension, any holding in the hips. Great. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Really nice. And then you can come back to center, hugging both knees in toward the chest. And then eventually extend the legs out long. Arms will be by your side. Sorry, pulling my pants. Arms will be by your side, palms facing up, relaxing the head back. So we're moving into Shavasana, our final resting pose. You may take Shavasana in whatever version of lying down on the ground feels best for your body. That might mean bringing your feet together and allowing the knees to fan out wide. It might mean propping something up under your shoulder blades. If you have props and you'd like to go in supported fish, that's a possibility. So just make yourself comfortable, and we'll take a couple of minutes of silence for you to just let the practice soak in. Be present to the breath. Release any need to manipulate or control the breath, and just follow it. Notice it. Shavasana. Take a deep, full breath in and a deep, full breath out. Beginning to bring your awareness back into the physical body, starting to move the fingers and the toes. the wrists and the ankles, muscles of the face, waking yourself up really gently. If you'd like and it feels good to you and you have the space, you could take a full body stretch. So reaching arms up overhead, pointing toes as long as you can, become as long and tall as you possibly can. Stretch, 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 inhale, and then exhale, flop down onto the mat. As you're ready, you can hug both knees in toward the chest. And you can roll on to one side. Doesn't matter which side. And find a fetal position. So just come to the side. You may keep the eyes closed and just take a few deep breaths here, grounding yourself in the original posture. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Really nice. And we always take a moment in the fetal position before sitting back up to just bring ourselves into a space of gratitude. So as you breathe in and as you breathe out, bring yourself into a space of giving thanks. We thank our bodies for all that they do for us. We thank ourselves for showing up on the mat or the blanket or whatever it is, for carving out a little bit of space in the day to really care for the self. And by caring for the self, we are then able to care for others. So for me, yoga is self-care. It's also community care. So really feel a deep breath into the heart of thanks and a deep breath out. And as you're ready, you can roll yourself all the way up to a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed if you'd like, or the gaze soft. So you can come either sitting cross-legged if you want to sit on your shins or knees, that's fine too. But we'll return to Sukhasana, comfortable seated position, tall straight spine, relaxed shoulders. Yeah. So elongating the space between the shoulders and the ears, crown of the head reaches up. Find that really nice, beautiful posture where we started. You can bring both palms together in front of the heart. Together, we'll take a deep, full breath in. And exhale fully. Let's do that one more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. The inner light in me honors and cherishes that same light in each and every one of you. And I'll leave you with a Kundalini Yoga blessing, how we end every class. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May it be so. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. We'll continue to work with the technology and the space that we have and build a little community. So namaste, hope you're well, thinking of you all and sending my love. Take care.